don't know, man. That worries me. This is like, man, you can't go 50 yards without hearing a gobble. It's usually 8 up down here. I haven't heard a thing. I'm gonna go in the woods over here and see if I can't hear any better down in this bottom, but where I'm at here, they're usually everywhere. I don't know. I got a bad feeling. Bad feeling I'm about to be finding some new spots down here this year. But regardless, today I'm gonna go make a couple blinds in some of these areas where I know they usually are at. So that way we can kind of just get away with a little bit more movement. So I'm gonna do that, and we'll figure out what to do from here. The only other thing too I'm thinking is I definitely saw more coyotes here this year than I normally do. Gosh darn, man. Well, regardless, I'm gonna fix up these blinds. I gotta put out a few more mole tree cameras. I got another property I can check out that usually has birds, but again, haven't seen any over there. Maybe they're moving late, because usually they don't show up till mid-March. They like disappear all winter. They don't show up till mid-March, but it's been 2 weeks and 3 weeks and I haven't seen a dang thing on camera. So I'm gonna fix some cameras here and make some blinds and then move on, I guess. Go to the other property, hang more cameras, and try to find some birds. Gosh darn, it's usually like a for sure thing here, so just kind of stinks. Part of hunting. Sometimes they're the turkey, and sometimes you're the turkey. Alright, getting ready to deploy another mole tree camera. Why are you focused on my face? Yeah, baby. Just at the other end of the property I was just at. I actually just had to run to a local Wise to get some batteries because I didn't have enough. But I'm going to activate this camera, go hang it, and then go to another property and hang 2 more cameras. So let me scan this in here. I have to say, these cameras are so simple to use. Scan, add it in, flip it on, ready to go. I'm just like pumped up about this mole tree up. Shout out to the hat too. That's a sick hat. I haven't stopped wearing it since I got it. Let me show you something I love. Hold on, I forgot to get it out of the box. Gone are the days of trying to angle your camera with sticks. They have something that attaches to the back and it goes either way. Which way do I put it on? I put it on like this. So clips it on so that way if it's like on a tree like this. Wait, how am I doing it? Yeah, like this. Look at that. It'll stay level. Or if you want to switch it around, if your tree is angled the other way, like you got one kind of leaning back, it keeps it straight. That's sick. Why has nobody thought of it? Shout out mole tree, dude. People, it's ahead of the game. It's pretty sick. All right, I think we're connected. Guys, down here in Maryland, got Austin lines out here. We're day before the season. I was down here about 3 weeks ago. Didn't hear a single gobble. But since then, the mole tree camera's just been firing off and we've been getting a bunch. But the last 2 or 3 days, there hasn't been much. I don't know if you can hear that. There's one gobbling up here. We might, we're trying to hear if there's anything else because my dad and Kelsey and I are trying to get down here tomorrow. So
there's 2 birds.
There's definitely 2 birds. We may end up just doing something together tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see what Let me see if you guys can hear this. There it is. Yeah, so we got birds here. We just gotta, I'm gonna be down here tonight roosting and trying to figure out where to set up on them. So, well, tomorrow it is.
Dude,
he's gonna be up in Maryland,
exciting.
Western Maryland.
Yeah, man. Going after him. It's 32 degrees this morning. Okay, we were not prepared. I wasn't, at least. Oh, he's ripping off.
But if you guys haven't, he's got Whiskey Wild Outdoors. Look at that! Look at that nice little logo.
Sick.
Check it out. But yeah, we're gonna maybe film a little bit more here, but we'll hopefully see you guys tonight, roost in one, and make something happen tomorrow morning. All right, guys. We just got to the property down here in Maryland to try to roost some birds this evening, and literally as we were pulling in, a tom and a hen were running across the road from the neighbor. So score, considering they're coming over here to roost. So hoping we're not bumping them. If I'm being honest, we're probably 150 yards from them right now, over that direction they are. But Kelsey's gonna be on the gun tomorrow. We're trying to get her first bird.
Prescriptions for
I do need new prescriptions, but we're gonna. My dad's hunting another property. He's trying to roost birds tonight. I think we're gonna have 2 different birds roosted here. So we're just gonna go in. We're gonna sit down, not make a peep, just listen, and then once I'm like sure they're up in the trees, we're gonna call just to locate them if they don't gobble at that point. And then based off that, we'll figure out where to hunt tomorrow. And I kind of want to let them know that hey, there's a hen over here looking for some love. So we'll see what we can make happen tonight. Let's find them. Heard them this morning here. Yeah, I'm excited. I've not been acting myself today because I've been so excited. But yeah, let's get after it. So for some reason, Kelsey keeps interviewing me, but I'm not the one hunting tomorrow. You are. How you feeling about it?
Super excited. I have a really good feeling about it. Yeah, driving in, we saw that tom. Axel was like, that's a hen. And I was like, that hen has a beard. So
there was 2 birds. I didn't see the other one.
I understand there's bearded hens, but I knew it was a tom as soon as I saw it, and he didn't see the one in front of it. So I'm super hyped up. That got me fired up. I'm excited.
Kelsey's a better hunter than me.
You already know.
We'll start here tomorrow morning, Kelsey, and we'll literally come in here in the dark, set up right here, and if they gobble where I think they're at, which is like 200, 300 yards from us, we're gonna stay put here and hopefully smash one. And if these ones don't talk and those 2 will move down this bottom a little bit more. So let's get out of here and be back here in about 8 hours.
Alright guys, so it is opening morning for turkey in Maryland. It's about 5:30 and we're about to head into the woods. Hopefully get it done.
Good enough. Let's make it happen, babe.
Let's go.
Well, we did not hear anything this morning. I might have heard a faint gobble, and we're gonna head that direction, but I think we might have spooked that tom last night, so we're gonna head to the other side of the property, slowly work, call a little bit, going down through, and see if we can't find a bird. So. So after doing a loop down towards the fields on the property, we decided to sit for an hour where we had started the morning and take a walk down to the creek bottom around 9 if nothing was talking yet. So we did that, and as we were walking the creek bottom, I called about 3 times along the way, trying to strike up a bird every couple hundred yards. And once we got to the end, we got seated in the field to just wait it out and hope for a 10 o'clock gobble. And next thing you know, 15 minutes later, a bird pops out on the opposite side of the creek in the field. So that was one of them situations where I think we needed the decoy out in the field. He came out, didn't see anything, and just wouldn't commit and kind of stayed at the edge. So right now we're trying to wrap around and catch him going down the hill and see if we can make a play on this bird. Well, we just struck him up again. My GoPro's about dead, so I wasn't filming, but he couldn't be more than 100 yards, 150 over this hill, but it is so thick. So Kelsey's set up over here. And we're gonna try to pop them. There's another hunter calling over here though on the other property. They only got like 3 acres, but he must be hunting it. So we're gonna sit tight here for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and see if we can't make it happen. Faint way. I think he's on the neighbors and we might have to go pull him across the road. Alright guys, we're tucked in this morning. I was debating on just standing back there and waiting until I heard something gobble and setting up on it, but I'm in a super open area on the edge of this field and pretty much up against the property line on just hunting our field here, so I just was like, man, there's not too many places to go, and if they were to gobble the one direction that I want them to, like, be on our property, they gotta come up this direction. There's really no other way for these birds to go. We've been seeing a few here on the mole tree, but there's also some other hunters who hunt here, so I kind of wanted to just get in and get settled up so that way I can beat anybody here. But my dad was here on opening day, had him gobbling, but other hunters kind of butchered his hunt, calling and moving in on them and stuff. So it's Tuesday. I'm hoping there's no one else here. I haven't hunted this spot myself yet this year, but our other property is just dead. It's usually loaded with birds, so I would love to just hop on some public land and hunt, but everything's archery only around here, so I like seeing birds get shot in the face a little too much than to go after them with a bow. Man, I talked to 6 people that hunt around this area, and they said the birds are just acting weird. I've heard from a lot of them that they still think they're in their winter groups, winter pattern, and it might be because we've had such a cold winter compared to years past, so I don't know. The birds were on fire in February and March, and that was like a month or 2 ago. I don't know what kind of effect that's gonna have on them here, so I'm alone today, so I'm just gonna prop up here and hope to hear a gobble and probably just sit here most of the day because I ain't got many other options right now. So tough to get yeses from door knocking around this area too, so. Side note too, I gave up on coffee for the time being because I'm 3 for 3 for pooping in the woods before 8 o'clock this year, so I'm hoping this energy drink don't make me poop, but I can already feel something building. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but one is gobbling back behind us. Kind of where I was expecting them to roost on a ridge. I'm making a game time decision here. I'm gonna try to inch in closer on this bird. I'm gonna put my decoy in the bag and try to get down there. As you can see, it's super foggy, and I think I can get in decently close on him down through this thicket without him spotting me. So I'm gonna try to inch closer to this deer, inch closer to this turkey, and try to cut him off just about because I know he's gonna work that direction. Well, I lied. I ended up switching back to where I was. I started going down there and it just didn't feel right. So we're back up to where we were, but another one gobbled 200-300 yards in front of me, and then I got one gobbling 300 maybe plus yards behind me. That's why I switched up. I went down there way further away than I expected. He's back behind some houses, so I came back up here to get away and out of that open area down there where I was at, and I feel just a lot more tucked in here. So we're gonna sit here. I went out and just called out of my decoy, and we're gonna see if we can't pull one of them suckers. I'm pretty sure these birds started working the opposite way. Pretty sure I just heard a real faint gobble. This, if I'm being completely honest, this is where I struggle. I don't know if I'm being impatient. It's 7 o'clock. They've been down for 30 minutes now, 45 minutes. Haven't heard a gobble in 30 minutes probably. But just now over at the other property, we got the old long beard on the mole tree, so it's about 15 minutes away. I may end up working over there. It's 6:50 now. That was at 6:45. I'm not gonna probably get over there till 7:15 if I leave right now, but I might just go ahead and make a move. And if I need to come back over here later, I will. So, well, as you can see.
This is for a different vehicle.
Oh, whoops, I grabbed the wrong one then. Sorry about that. Which one's this for? There we go. That one has my signature on it. I don't know whose the other one is.
All right, there we go. All right.
That's for my thing. Well, as you can see, had a bird on the camera. Was speeding over to the other property and got pulled over. So we'll see if I can find this bird now or not. But part of it. Let's go! I just got a warning! I'm fired up. I thought I was gonna get hammered, but he said I was doing 60 and a 45, and I was on my way to some birds, so he was like, dude, go get that turkey. What a great officer. I'm fired up right now. This bird's about to die, and we didn't get any points or warnings, so we're sitting pretty right now. I thought I was gonna have a big old fine, but we got away with one here today. Let's go! Let's go kill this bird now, baby! I'm fired up! Alright, I just snuck into position. There's a bird gobbling right over this hillside here. I was debating putting the decoy out. I was being patient enough, but I think I wasn't basically getting it. I think I was basically got by this turkey. I heard he was just hammering. I wasn't calling at all, and he was hammering behind me. Right here was my setup this morning. Give me a second here. So I was right there, tucked in back there with the netting up, expecting him to pop over this ridge right here, because he was gobbling chickens down right here. But boy, was I wrong. He snuck around me on the edge right here and went back behind me and was strutting. I could hear him spitting. He was only 20 yards from me at one point. I could hear him barely walking. But I went around the corner right here of the bushes, and I thought I had waited long enough. It had been like 15 minutes, and I could hear him gobbling still, but he sounded pretty far away. And he was over 100 yards away, but I just was creeping around the corner on my hands and knees, and I was peeking, looking for him. I just wanted to set up on a tree that was right there on the other side, just to get on the other side of the bushes. And I think I saw him. I know I saw him. And I know he saw me, because he ended up not gobbling after that. Which is crazy, because I was looking through some brush. But man, I butchered it this morning. I should have set up back in the woods back here where it was open, with a little bit of cover on some of this one tree I was looking at. But when I heard him over here, I thought maybe he was further away in the field behind me and almost down in the creek bottom. So I was like, let me inch closer, and I'll pop him when his head comes up over this hill. I tell you what, every year when I think I know what I'm doing down here, I just get got by these birds. Especially it stinks this year, because we're usually tore up with birds here, and there's only been one. Kelsey's been hunting the last 3 days. Today was my first day, but man, learning every time I'm out here, that's for sure. I don't think I'm ever going to set up on a field edge again, unless it's like off the roost or something, but I guess I'll set it out this morning. Go up in the woods here, maybe wrap around the direction he was going, and set up one more time, but I'm kind of at a loss right now, so this might be the last Maryland video of this. Not the last Maryland, this might be the last day of the first episode here in Maryland.